Hello, you beautiful, wonderful people. This is Awesome Doctor, and back with another video. Thank you for 800 subs. Honestly, it's just really spectacular. But yeah, let's go on to what I promised. My top 5 most hated anime girls, or my most, whatever the title says. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna give this more time to discuss why I don't like them, and I'm going to be quite honest, you're not going to be very surprised by many of them that make the list. But yeah, let's start it off already, guys. Alright, you guys aren't surprised to know Ichigo from Darling in the Franxx is my number 5, and I know some of you are surprised that it's not my number 1, because trust me, number 1 still pisses me off to this day. But Ichigo, putting all episode 14 behind, I really never liked her because she just rubbed me the wrong way in the entire anime, and she kind of was this selfish person. And yes, episode 14 really showed that, but I don't like her for the fact that she was just so stupid that she didn't pick up that, good old Hero didn't like her. He loves Zero too, but she still goes after her, and then she screws herself by saying, I always thought of you as a brother, and I'm just like, you did that to yourself, honestly. And I started to feel bad, but I really didn't at the same time, and she's just a really annoying character. And it's kind of sad that a new anime, especially putting out a new anime and a new character already have pissed me off this much to put it on my list. And I know some of you that watch me do like Ichigo. I don't judge you. As I said, this is my top 5, not your top 5. So let that be as I said. But let's go on to number 4. Number 4. Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland, and this is going to have spoilers. Arguably, I did like her in the beginning. I thought she was a wonderful character and all this, but towards the end, she made me hate her. Honestly, this is one of the biggest anime twists I've seen in a while that has just completely annoyed me as a character, and she did that. And if you don't know, obviously there's going to be spoilers. She's the one that caused the main character to get put into the prison. She has a split personality because of her the nanomachines that were put in her, and she doesn't recall anything. And just, yes, you can feel bad for her, but for me, I'm kind of a bit of a brute, I guess. I have no forgiveness for what she did, and I really think she's a horrible character. And a lot of people are gonna just be like, "Oh, why?" And I'm like, "Go watch the anime." Just honestly watch the anime, because it's just really twisted to think about, knowing what she did at the end and rewatching, just seeing how unaware she is. It's just very disturbing, honestly, and I can't help to just, I don't know if I could watch it again, because it doesn't feel the same. But yeah, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, good old May from Citrus, and I know some of you actually kind of expected that, but it's sad that she really dragged the manga down, and she really made the anime unwatchable at points. And it's sad that they made a character without a personality. And when I say this, I don't mean to insult, you people that love Asuna. I know a good amount of you probably do, but Asuna has more personality. Comparing Asuna to May is like comparing a sock to a wet sock. And May's just, she doesn't show any character development throughout the manga, and at the end of the anime, thank God they actually forced that. They actually took it, and it doesn't look like it's getting another season, thank God, because it's just, May is just a terrible character all around, and I honestly would have loved to see her actually kind of respond a little more to Yuzu. And quite honest, Yuzu was the biggest redemption of that entire anime, and comparing May to her, yes, there's a big contrast, but May is just a very bland character that she reminds me of a stick figure, and that's how they should have drawn her, a stick figure, because that's how much personality she has. But getting off of that thing before I go on a huge rant, number 2, Rika from Hagani. Now, some of you are going to be a bit surprised, but let me explain, okay? Let me explain. You hold on right there, trying to dislike that video. I see you. But Rika, she is a very annoying character, and yes, she is very perverted, but not in the right way. And I'm going to compare her to Akano from High School DxD. Akano is perverted in the right way, that she isn't over the top annoying, and Rika just, I might have some bias because she kind of made the ending of Hagani, sorry, just really bad for me, and she forced herself basically to get an answer, and yes, she did deserve an answer, but she just was a very big pest, and she just was so annoying, honestly, and she just tried to get her nose in every little thing of the main character, and maybe I don't like people like that, but that it is my list after all. But number 1 is coming up. I hope you guys are ready. Some of you already know who it is, some of you don't, but let's get to number 1. Setsuna, What Album 2? Now, God, arguably she made the anime 10 times better, yet she made the story, yes, and they did a very good job of putting who really is at fault in that anime. And at the beginning, I thought she was a sweet girl until I realized that mentally she is not a good girl at all. And spoilers, honestly, spoilers. But she only started to like this guy, the main character, because he started to actually give her the time of the day, and another girl liked him, and it was a competition, and she snatched him right from her, and she pisses me off because she ruined his entire love life, and she is just so mentally unstable that she thought it was alright, and she completely didn't see any issue with her man going to kiss another girl and realizing that he likes another girl, and she's just holding on to him, and the ending just pisses me off because she still persistently goes after him, even knowing what he did, and she's the cause of it. She's the one that made the entire awkward love triangle go to crumble. It's just, she pisses me off so much. It's not even funny, because the main character could have had a good life. He could have had the girl that he originally liked with him, but she said, nah, I'ma steal him from you. Yeah, I'm gonna steal him. And that pisses me off, because it's one of those things that they did so well that it kind of connected with me in a certain aspect of my life, and I couldn't express more that White Album 2 is probably one of the most realistic animes with romance, and I highly suggest you watch it. But anyways, guys, this is coming towards the end. Who are your top 5 or top 10 most hated anime girls? I'm curious. You already know mine. What do you think of my list? But as always, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Austin Doctor signing out. Peace.